In New Orleans today, a federal jury convicted 5 current and former police officers in the shooting deaths of unarmed civilians 6 days after Hurricane Katrina. Bigad Shabad reports on the case that has focused national attention on police corruption.
It's going to be all right because justice has been served.
Sherelle Johnson has been waiting 6 years for this day. Her 17-year-old son, James Brissett, was on the Danziger Bridge looking for food when he and 5 other unarmed people were confronted by police. The officers claim they're responding to a report that gunmen were shooting from a bridge. The police opened fire as soon as they arrived. Brissett was shot nearly a dozen times. He and another man were killed. The officers then covered it up, falsified reports, and planted a gun at the scene.
The citizens of this country will not, should not, and we intend that they will never have to fear the individuals who are called upon to protect them.
The bridge shooting became a symbol of police abuse and the chaos following Hurricane Katrina. Ronald Surpass is the new chief of police in New Orleans.
It's clear that our department failed in some critical ways in the post-Katrina environment.
Surpass is now working with the U.S. Justice Department to reform a police force that had become notorious for corruption.
Our department as a whole has continued to provide an excellent service, but this is a damaging moment. This is a damaging issue.
To change that, Surpass instituted a 65-point reform plan. And since becoming chief, he's fired 35 officers and suspended more than 200 others. In all, more than 1 in 10 members of the New Orleans force has been disciplined.
No question that anything that was broken here can be fixed. It can be.
But for Sherelle Johnson, the pain is still fresh, still real. Justice brings some comfort, but little else.
They took the twinkle out my eye, the song out of my heart, and blew out my candle.
The 5 officers found guilty today will be sentenced in December, and Scott, 4 of them could face life in prison.
Thanks, Bigad.